We're here in the NHRA Gatornationals. Let's go racing!
It's time for another On the Spot. On the Spot.
What is it about the NHRA you love so much? What it made you initially want to become a drag racer? Why this from a racing and not any other?
Yeah, I think the part that makes NHRA so special is that every ticket is a pit pass. So fans get to come into the pits and interact with the team and the drivers, and not every sport is like that. So I think that's the great part about NHRA. That's really how they separate themselves from other sanctioning bodies in other sports. And I knew growing up this is something I always wanted to do. I wanted to race in the professional categories from the time I was young, from the time my father was racing. So I'm fortunate to be here and surrounded by a lot of really great people.
Some NHRA drivers have raced in other forms of motorsports. If you could go race in any other series for a few weekends, where would you want to go, and what races would you want to be a part of?
That's a great question. That's a question I really never thought about before. I mean, I think it would be fun to race anything. For me personally, as long as I get to go behind the wheel of something, I'll be more than happy. But I think IndyCar would be really challenging. It'd be a whole nother element to it, and it'd be something that I would definitely look forward to doing.
If you were in charge of NHRA for a day, what would you change?
That's another great question. I mean, I think that right now, considering we're in a pandemic, NHRA is doing a really good job. You know, a lot of other sports are having a hard time engaging fans and having fans at the events, and other sports have just suspended and postponed their seasons. So I think NHRA is doing a great job. I think that there's a few maybe minor things that they can implement here and there to create more engagement and more viewership, but I think over the course of time that'll come.
How important is winning Gatornationals, and what is it about this place that makes winning so special?
Yeah, the Gatornationals are pretty much like no other race out there. For us racers, or at least in my opinion, there's the US Nationals, which is the premier race on the circuit, and then there's the Gatornationals. So there's just something that's just special about it, and you can kind of feel it as soon as you pull in. And to win the Gatornationals, just to be here is a privilege, but to be able to win the Gatornationals really would just would mean the world to me personally, but would mean the world to our team as well.
At this point in your career, what's the one weekend you want to win the most?
Yeah, the race that I would want to win the most is the US Nationals at Indianapolis every year. That's the most prestigious NHRA race on the circuit. Just being there this year and racing the top fuel category was an awesome experience, but you know, they say your career is not complete until you get a chance to win Indy. So that, you know, far and away, the US Nationals would be the most significant race for us to win.
What's a lesson you learned later in life that you wish you'd known sooner?
Well, I think that probably the most important lesson that I learned is everything's about balance. You know, whether you're at work or whether you're at the track or whether you're in a relationship, it's all about balance. You have to know how to balance things correctly and put the right time into each thing and allocate it correctly so you can live a happy life, you can live a successful life, and just be grateful for what you have.
Well, that's it for Gatornationals. I hope you guys had a fun time watching, because I know I had a fun time here. We got to interview some pretty amazing drivers who are all nice, super amazing. So that's it for the video. So make sure you smash the subscribe button, like, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.